Hi everyone, it's Maybelle with Love Shaped Intuition. Happy July. I'm back with the July readings for each individual zodiac sign. If this is not your sign, you can look for that up on my channel under the videos tab as well as in a playlist to make them easier to locate. You can watch for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or watch multiple and put the stories together and see how they resonate with your energy. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe. It is the most valuable support that you can provide me here on YouTube. It's free for your subscription. Like, comment, share this video with a friend or family member. All interactions continue to help the channel to grow, and I really appreciate your support. To support my work with a donation, please visit Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-fi.com. I also have a wish list, and all those links are in the description box as well as in the comment section. We're going to go ahead and get started. Hi Leo, happy July. We're going to take a week by week look and then we'll pull your tarot. Week 1 for Leo. Okay, air spirit knowledge. Okay, looks like you want quite a few cards here. Air spirit knowledge, which is the same card that Aries had on that first week. Ones are numbers of self as well as new beginnings. And then we have Rainbow Waterfall Miracles, card 31. Threes are teamwork, collaboration. You have another 1. 3 and 1 together is 4, which is building something on a solid, stable, secure foundation. And then we have Maple Spirit Generosity, card number 23. 2s are anytime you have a connection between yourself and another. And then you have another 3. 2 and 3 together is 5, change, challenge, or competition. So you might be coming into some knowledge, some type of miracle that you might be hearing. This could also be that you are the one sharing this knowledge and generosity with someone or others. Okay, week number 2. Okay, wow, acceptance and compassion. So we have 2 and 12. So another 2. 2s are anytime you have a connection between yourself and another. Another 12, 1 and 2 together makes another 3. So you have 1, 2s, and 3s. That's progression. That's movement forward. You might be needing to be using compassion or being more compassionate with yourself. Also accepting what you deserve, being open to abundance or whatever it is that your goal is, but opening up to receive. Also accepting people, accepting others as they are, and with compassion, having compassion for the situations that they're in, having compassion for their choices, or having compassion for just other people's differences and accepting them as they are, not trying to change them. Okay, week number 3 for Leo. Okay, dark thoughts. Card number 3, more teamwork, collaboration. This energy, I just looked at this again. You're taking all the cards. Like each week was supposed to have one card. And I'm feeling like someone may be generous with you and you're knowing something. There's some kind of inner knowing. And I did think that as soon as I was shuffling this card, and it wasn't even out yet. So you might be thinking that they have like ulterior motives. And so anyways, dark thoughts on that week 3. You might be thinking negative about a situation. Perhaps fear, or just feeling maybe like you're having negative thoughts about things. perhaps you're wanting to control others and you're wanting to change things. This may have to do with feeling stuck, feeling like there's a maze or shadow work or something, maybe jealousy even. If you come into somebody, you know, in the knowledge of somebody's having some kind of miracles and generosity, and then it's made you have dark thoughts about it. And instead of feeling happy, you're feeling negative. Okay, week number 4 for Leo. Trust. So you might be questioning, who can you trust? Someone else might be questioning whether they can trust you. You might be needing to have trust and faith. It's another 3 and another 2. You have card number 32. Things might need time because it does say egg moon, and any time that I see an egg, there is an egg there, I feel like it's like a gestation period. Week number 5 is the tail end of July and the beginning of August for Leo. Okay, flexibility. So flexibility, having, try not to take things head on. I feel like anytime I see a tiger or a lion, questioning ego or pride is important. Flexibility might be you're doing exercise, working out, trying to get back into alignment. But flexibility is being open to change, being willing to kind of have a shift in perspective or mindset, having things changing, and just being willing to kind of go with it. Again, similar to acceptance. Okay, let's get your tarot. Okay, 6 of Wands, fiery energy, a victory, success. It could be receiving recognition or recognizing something. Okay, so it could be shocking, something that wasn't built on a solid foundation, a breakup, a shakeup. And on the 9th of July, planet of shocking energy is moving into the sign of Gemini. Okay, world. So, cycle completion, a leveling up, a graduation. Oftentimes I see that as a good ending, though. It's like leveling up. It's ending a chapter but beginning a new one. So this could be a positive shakeup, a good shakeup. The fixed signs are there: Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. And fixed signs don't necessarily like change all that much, so perhaps that might be why. Okay, what is this? Okay, 7 of Swords. There may be some deceptive behavior, some kind of maybe those dark thoughts. Perhaps there's something that's being hidden or lied about. Someone strategizing or sneaking away. Okay, the moon, yes, more secrets. The moon energy could be feelings, could be emotions, but secrets, things hidden, things in the shadows, could be fears, could be emotions. Okay, King of Wands. So is this you, Leo? It could be Aries or it could be Sagittarius, but the King of Wands is a go-get-em type king, someone who makes things happen. He's passionate and fiery. So perhaps hiding something, and there's, again, questions of trust here. Okay, let's get your spirit animal cards, and then we'll get your advice for Leo. Okay, balance, the dragonfly and pansy. So yes, make sure that you are staying balanced or trying to find a balance. And use your intuition. The bat and hellebore. Intuition is important. So if you feel like someone is hiding something from you, or someone's using their intuition, there's some kind of shocking information or news here. Perhaps that you recognize, and or you're being recognized, or somebody is noticing that about you. Okay, yes, some kind of upheaval. Okay, so let's see your advice for Leo. Okay, release control. And that's also similar to the acceptance and trusting that what's for you is for you and it won't pass you by, and releasing control. Once you've put energy, effort, and you've worked hard on your goal, your intention, then you need to let go of the outcome. Let it go to God, Source, Spirit, because holding on too tightly can sabotage the situation. Okay, be humble. Remember where you come from. Remember where you started. And that's that compassion energy. Come from the heart. Be of service. Try not to let ego or pride get in the way. Try not to be controlling. Yes, and focus on the positive. So focus on what you want to have happen as opposed to focusing on any kind of negative situations or energies. Focus on what you want to have happen. Focus on the positive. All right, that is what I have for Leo. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to see you back at Love Shaped Intuition. Take care, and thank you for watching.